Hey everyone, so sorry in advance for the same obvious shirt that I'm wearing in this video that I wore in my last video. I'm filming 2 videos in a row because I don't get a lot of quiet time at my house with 5 animals and my uncle living with me, and all of our schedules are different, so I thought I would take advantage of this quiet afternoon and film a couple videos so that I can get them up for you guys. So I thought I would do a video about how to afford nice things on a low budget because growing up we didn't have a whole lot of money. I wouldn't say that we were poor. I mean, obviously poor is a relative term, but we could not afford to buy nice things very often. And even now, as an adult with my own income, I don't have very much money, so I understand what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck and to not be able to splurge on these expensive items that, a lot of people want but can't afford. Obviously, it's not super important to have, they're just material possessions, so you shouldn't be too caught up in what you have, but I know that it is nice to splurge on some things and treat yourself. And for those of us who don't have the money to splurge on things that are expensive and super nice, I decided to come up with a list of some ways that you might be able to do that. So, the first thing I am going to mention is that I am doing all of these things with very low credit in my name. Like, obviously I am a young adult and I don't have a very large credit background. My credit score is very low because I'm just starting out. For most credit card companies, they will not approve a credit application for people who are either very young or people who don't have a lot of credit in their name, like history of making payments on time and that sort of thing. So all of these are the ways that I am also building my credit while having credit in my name as a young person without credit history. So hopefully these will work for you if you're young and starting out and don't have good credit or don't have any credit. That being said, the first thing that I would suggest is checking out a place called Aaron's, and it is a rent-to-own store. And I know what you're thinking. Everybody thinks that rent-to-own places are extremely expensive, but Aaron's is one of the cheaper ones. Rent-A-Center is a lot more expensive. They have a weekly or bi-weekly payment plan, whereas Aaron's has a monthly payment plan, and a lot of times their stuff is cheaper and you don't pay as much in interest. And for me, it works, and I was able to get my Xbox One, I was able to get a camera and a TV, so I definitely recommend checking that out. You don't have to have credit in your name, I guess. You just have to have a few references for them to call in case you don't make the payment. And then you just make monthly payments instead of buying it all at once. This is the whole idea behind all of the things that I'm telling you. Monthly payments instead of buying all at once. So I guess I should have told you this in the beginning, but if you're not interested in that, then you can go ahead and check out some other video about how to afford nice things, but this is a way that works for me, so I thought I would share. Another option that I have used in the past is Kay Jewelers, or really any jewelry store. Kay Jewelers is just the one that I use, or have used. So a lot of jewelry stores are a good place to apply for a credit card and get some nice jewelry while also building your credit, because it's very easy to get approved for a small amount, which can buy you like rings or necklaces or earrings as long as they're not too expensive, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I got something that was fairly cheap, and there is a flat monthly rate for the credit card, at least at Kay Jewelers. And the monthly rate is only $25. No matter how much you spend, you just pay $25 a month, and the only thing is that you have to have a 20% down payment when you buy it, but a lot of times that is very little, of course in comparison to the full purchase amount. So that's a way that you can get some nice jewelry and also build your credit at the same time. Another option that I have used, and I'm still currently using is the Victoria's Secret credit card, and I was approved instantly in the store. I just went up to the register, filled out an application, and they approved it, and I was able to shop that day. They used my ID to pull up my account, and that was that. And I got a limit. They pulled up my account limit, and I was able to spend that much money in the store without a down payment, without paying tax, without anything. And I was able to buy basically like all new bras for myself because I hadn't bought bras literally since I was like 14 years old. So that was really nice, obviously, since I have changed since then and have not ever owned a Victoria's Secret bra. Let me tell you, they are the nicest, softest, most comfortable bras I have ever owned. I will probably ever own. I will never go back to regular bras, and I know like people say that and you're like, whatever, like it's not worth the hype, but honestly I'm telling you, if you do not have Victoria's Secret bras, you are missing out. They are the best. And the last option that I have is personally my phone carrier is Sprint, so there is an option called Sprint Easy Pay, and that is a way that you can get a new phone or a tablet, or even I got some Beats Studio headphones, and you pay the tax in the store, and like you pay the tax on the purchase amount, so like the full amount. So if you're getting like an iPhone 6s Plus or whatever, that's gonna be like $800, but you only pay a certain, like a very low amount of tax for the purchase price, and then you can walk out of the store with a brand new phone or tablet or accessories or whatever, and then you just make monthly payments on your Sprint bill. That is a way that I have gotten all of my phones in the past, because we don't all have like $300, $400 to splurge on the new iPhone, but because of Easy Pay, I'm getting the new iPhone when it comes out, and I'm so excited. Call me a sheep, but I love Apple. I mean, they're not revolutionary anymore. I can think of 5 or 10 Androids that are probably better, but I still want the new iPhone when it comes out. I'm an Apple person. And I have had Androids in the past. Before you say anything, I've tried Android, and I just prefer Apple over Android. I'm not trying to start a war here. Anyways, so those are all of my ways for 1, building your credit, and 2, being able to afford nice things on a budget. Like I said, this is a monthly payment option, so this will not work if you don't have some kind of job or income of some kind, but hopefully for those of you who are making minimum wage and maybe can't afford to buy something all at once, hopefully this will help you. If not, I'm sorry, but it helped me, so I thought I would share in case it could help some of you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.
I'm just got home. Yep, she definitely just got home. Oh, shoot. Sounds so stupid. What am I saying? Where am I going with this? Like I was saying. Yeah, I can go with that. Anyways.